Hey yo, NERDCORE Dave here, and guys, I did a thing. Yeah, I definitely bought a thing. So check this out, guys. How badass is that? If you're a 70s kid like me, 80s kid, you're gonna be loving this shit. You got Chim Chim, you got the Sprites, you got the Speed, you got Trixie doing Trixie shit. I don't know if she shows up in a helicopter. What's really badass though is when you hit different stuff, this cartoon changes and does different things like you just saw. So yeah, like I said, I did a thing, and I'm really digging this thing. I got two other ones, but this is the only one I have that's like pop culture reference, and fucking Speed Racer, dude. Speed Racer, go, go, go. Todd, take your time.
Am I going first? Nobody gave me a rotation here, so.
Okay, I'm here with the lovely Taad and the spleen. And we got some weekend haul stuff here.
Yep.
So we saw you.
Yeah, we kind of did the strangers in the night passing ships kind of thing, but we both wound up in the same shop.
Right.
So.
Well, we got behind, and we didn't get there in time.
Yeah. I got way ahead. That's how it just kind of. I was. I did some other things before the shop opened, so I was a little ahead of schedule. So.
Same here. Janine was around effing again. The around effer.
All right.
Hi, Kitty! Hi, Kitty! I love you! I fucking love you, Kitty!
I don't know if the feeling's mutual or not. All right.
All right. So what'd you get? Throw a couple things up there.
All right. Dave finally published his diary. Weird Tales. I'm kidding. I jest. Ha ha ha. That wasn't even funny. I found an old copy of Weird Tales, which is not comic oriented, but I'm just going to beat this to death until one of you two check some of the stuff out.
That's like some kind of demonic sexual deviancy.
I think it says spotted Satan. I'm in right there. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. I think the cover, I think it's Virgil Finlay. I think there's some Hans Bach work in there. I don't know. Look up these artists. Check them out because it's worth the go.
She's getting Hans Bach.
Yeah. So, how much do we want to?
Me and Janine have a big pile, so you just want to do little baby bits at a time?
Yeah, go.
Do like 2 or 3.
Okay. They changed the titles of. These are no longer called True Believers.
What?
Yeah, I know. That's exactly why. Because I was like, what? They are now called. What is the official?
Marvel's Greatest Creators. Wow.
Yeah. There, because I picked up another one and I accidentally read it and I left it in the house. So, but it's now Marvel's Greatest Creators.
That's
from what I understand. So, this is the first Misty Knight, if I'm not mistaken, who appears with Iron Fist. So,
they did a series like True Believers, but before True Believers, I have an alias one, and it's called like Marvel's. What the hell is it called? Something maybe it's not True First. I think that's Image. But yeah, this is like but that's weird that they changed the titles, dude. Because I know they're solicited as True Believers.
Yeah, I don't know. When I asked, I was checking out. You know how you always grab a couple of those because usually those just get tossed in. And I asked the True Believers, and they're like, "Well, they don't make them anymore, but they're right there." And I was like, "Oh." So
wow.
I think maybe I don't know.
You know how tired I am is when I looked at that, I was like, wow,
Todd got a high grade copy of that Iron Fist. I'm like, that's nice.
Nope, not yet. But
All right, what do you got, Spleen? Oh, go ahead. Go one more.
Do you want me to do
Fire
one
it up,
more?
Fire it up.
all right, I think from what I saw everybody had, we're doing dirty nerdy today, because we all got something a little bit adult. Somebody posted something. Dave made a comment, and then somebody actually posted the page. And it is Valkyrie talking to, is that the female team?
Valkyrie,
She's saying that, you know, basically you have to lead your own life, and men are just going to disappoint you, particularly in the bedroom. And thankfully, you know, human craftsmen have come up with a way to solve that problem.
It wasn't human. It was I think it was like that dwarf.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, like
where's
Thor from?
he from?
Yeah, the people that crafted his hammer. Yeah, we're Asgard.
Yeah.
Asgardian.
Where did they travel to have his axe made though? That was
In the movie?
Yeah, that was.
Oh God, I don't even
Anyway,
remember.
So,
But I think the dwarf's name was Eitri or whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, the dwarves crafted this.
I hope they really didn't have to go through all the problem that they did to get the axe made, because while it's just as important, I don't think we're exactly saving the world. Well, maybe we are. But at any rate, this was a very strange issue for you guys who like that kind of creepy minutia. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use, creepy, because it's just.
Yeah, but
it's
you
weird.
didn't say what it was. What is it, Todd?
It's either a dildo or a vibrator. So, ladies, it's up to you.
Does it run on magic or battery?
It's Valkyrie. It probably runs on.
It's magical.
It starts out with batteries and it's magical in the end. So this is getting bad. I told you it's going to be. This is. I don't know. No grade, low grade. This is low grade. It's all low grade.
Low
today.
brow.
All
brow
right.
humor.
So go. I'm done. I'm good. I've started off bad. So there you go.
All right, Spleen.
Okay. Well, I only got 4 at that first shop that we went to, so I'm just gonna do those
Why did you do that with your hands?
because I talk with my hands. What
I feel threatened. I feel intimidated.
Dave never does that.
can I say? Yes.
Oh, trust me, I talk with my hands.
Okay. So okay. So I picked up a Miles Morales Spider-Man #6.
Why'd you pick that up,
It's-
Spleen?
The first full appearance of Starling.
Starling. She's a darling.
Oh, we don't. Okay, well, we don't have to cover that base because I did too.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
so with
Copycat.
everybody, this seemed to be the theme. Did you get yelled at for your copy? Because I got yelled at for my copy.
No, they asked me if I wanted another one. They were like, we can just give you another
Okay,
one.
and then I
Yeah.
also picked up. Actually, you found this.
It was the last one on the shelf.
Yeah, last one, Venom. That cool cover. Cool variant.
Yeah, the Carnage. That's
Yeah,
sweet. That's some
yeah.
badass artwork right there.
Yeah. I actually did see that online.
The brown and red.
Online, and I wanted to get that, but
Oh.
I wasn't able to this one.
Oh.
So I'm actually really glad I got that.
There's some kind of printing problem with that cover. So some of them have Carnage where he's more brown and some are more red. So I'm kind of looking at it. I pre-ordered 2 from DCBS. I'm hoping I get one of each, but probably not.
Okay, so these.
What's up with those, Janine? What'd you get?
The Dirty Nerd.
These are my first dirty books. Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Faithless
Are
#1.
you sure that it's filthless? Maybe.
Man,
Well, yeah.
I wonder what the erotic cover looks like.
They might have to. I don't know.
Show them what the card
rename-
looks like.
Oh yeah. See, so the card, I
So-
actually put it in the back.
So it blocks the artwork.
Yeah, they actually put it on top of that, so it blocks it. And I had to get. If I got #1, I had to get #2. Right.
Damn. Sounds like you need one of those magical hammers.
I do have 2 copies of this.
Damn.
So you know what? Now that I look at it, it says "Scared Straight." That may very well be the name of the dildo.
Yeah, that ain't scared. All right, so I
straight anyway.
something straight.
Or
So I only picked up a couple things
Where's
at
the
the. I got that Starling. Then I also got a Faithless. number 2. I have the regular cover number 1, and I was happy to see they had a high level number 4 because I didn't get that yet. Which I didn't read this series, but I know I'm gonna love it. I can just tell I'm gonna love it. And then one of the things I was talking about, I think on the way there I mentioned it.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect to see this at all this weekend. I didn't expect to see this anywhere, to be honest. And we walked in and I saw it on the shelf right away. And there was only one, but it's the Retailer Summit exclusive for Venom number 14.
Nice.
So the regular, that's the black and white. The only difference is black and white. It has that Retailer Summit logo on there. But I like this cover. I saw that when somebody on one of the channels that does the soliciting, like the books of the week or whatever, had this on there, and I was like, oh man, is that nice? You know what I mean?
When you had them next to each other, like that one stood out so much. It was just, I mean, don't get me wrong, the other one's nice too, but I don't know, it just
you know what?
out.
While Todd does a couple more, I'm gonna jump over there and I'll grab the regular cover and then we can compare them.
You know what? When it comes to something like that, you know, if the opportunity presents itself, it's like it might not matter that much to me, but it might to somebody, and that's one of the ones where you're like, you know what, man, I'll do a deal with you if you're not that attached to it. That is a cool cover though, but
dude, it says it's limited to 3,000 and it was $9, so like two instead of it's like two Venom comics, right?
whatever, man.
So, but you know how I am about my Venom collection too. I try to keep my Venom collection like. I know I can't buy everything, but when it presents itself, and $9 isn't that much for a collector's item. You know what I mean?
Not for that.
So, all right, go ahead, Todd. Throw a few out there, and I'll grab the regular cover.
All right. While I was digging through the regular price bins, I found a I need my glasses. What the 11. It's they do a retelling and a little spoof of Wolverine with Wolverina.
Wolverina.
Yeah, I mean it was $3. It's not a $3 book. It's in really nice shape, so I grabbed that even though I already had it. But grabbed that one. This is a super duper. Oh, cool. Yeah. The other one does kind of pop.
Oh, it pops to hell and back,
Yeah,
man.
it does. It really does.
Yeah, very cool. I think I would have done the same thing. I would have bought that. This is I think this might be the last issue of the What If run. I think it's volume 2. This is like a ridiculously like mega key issue. There's like a lot of first appearances in there, and they might not be anything big right now, but there's a lot of stuff. I think Steve Rogers' daughter appears in this, and you know, so it's a good one to pick up. We are what are we on 114? If you see it out there, this was pretty sure it was a 3 or 4. Anyway.
Daughter, huh? I'm surprised he's not impotent after being that old. First, you got that age, so he's probably has low T, but also because all the steroids he did when he was younger.
And we'll go back to Avengers Academy 3.
Go back to.
All right, but good. Take break, good, because I'm like I said, I got as
Okay.
much.
Okay, well, I'll do like what do you think, like 5?
I don't know.
6?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I know, but I have a bunch. Okay, well, there was only one copy of this, and I know you had wanted one, but
That's one of the ones you tell them about on the way home in the car.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, by the way, look what I found.
Look what I got.
So he doesn't leave you in the store.
New Agents of Atlas #2, which is the first appearance we all know of.
The Sword Master. Sure to be a hit.
Yes.
Why would you name somebody Sword Master? That's just like
that's
even trying.
That's a name like a kid would come up with, like you know, like as he's running around the yard with a towel and a wiffle ball bat. I'm the Sword Master, you know.
Do you think somebody's whoever wrote it was like, I don't know what to call this fucking guy. Hey son, come here. What, Dad? What would you name his guy? Sword Master.
I would have to give that kid a writing credit, because I'm not gonna take the hit for that one, man.
But
that's cheeseball.
and before I forget, I got these at one of the new stores one of the new shops that we stopped at.
Oh yeah, the one that had the 50-cent sale.
Yes.
So we found out last month that there was a small shop that we didn't even know existed.
Yes.
And we kind of decided if we were going to go check out because they were having a 50 cents that was half off all all books, pretty much.
Yeah, honestly, he had sales on literally everything.
9th anniversary sale. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool little shop.
Mm-hmm.
But
his dollar bins were amazing. I got so many 50-cent comics. It's ridiculous.
But that was cover price, obviously. You had found these from
the free comic book day.
Free comic book day. So picked up that one, as well as a copy of The Dark Age.
The hot book.
I can't believe that's still laying around. You know what I mean?
This I got.
There was only 2.
This was only $1.
That is awesome.
Everything was half off. He had it marked $2, and
that is outstanding.
It was only $1, but it's Woodsy Owl.
Woodsy Owl.
Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
Cool.
Right. And then of course I got.
You found one of those.
This is the start of my 50-cent. I'll do one. But I got this one only because this is the one I have, and I was gonna buy it.
So these were all $1.
These were all.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, these 2 were free. This one was $1.
I'm sorry.
Anything else after?
So you got one because you won that one on that contest, and now you got that.
So,
honestly, I like the pink cover.
Yeah.
But I like the way they recolored that too.
But I can read this one.
Now you can read it.
Now I can read it. So I picked up that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got some 50-cent books here I'm going to show because I was out of control. Had Jughead the Hunger #2. Something I didn't know is there's 2 volumes of Jughead the Hunger. Did you know that? There was like a 3-issue miniseries, and then now this maxi series.
I knew there was like I think a one-shot. I don't know about the 3. I don't know.
3.
I will have to look and see. I totally believe you though.
Found a blank cover Justice League America. Grabbed it because I like blank covers for artwork, and Justice League you can get just about anybody, any characters drawn on there, and it makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. Found a Justice League #1 from the new series for Scott Snyder. Grabbed that up, and I got a second copy of the shiny Justice League #10 cover. Shiny. This is also the first appearance.
That's better than coffee.
I'm awake now.
Mm-hmm.
First appearance of the little baby Starro that the Batman carries around and calls him Dad. Bummer, little baby Starro. And then I finally got a copy of that What If Ghost Rider, the metal cover.
I think I have that one.
But do you have it for 50 cents?
Nope.
And then I got a couple of those Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast.
Oh, those are real cool.
Yeah. And this is like some kind of I don't know if it's an incentive variant, some kind of.
You know what? Each issue, because I'm buying those for somebody else, and each issue comes out with like 3 covers that you can choose from. So
This ties that cover is some kind of something. I can't remember what the variant is, but I didn't mark it down on there because I'm a D.
Things to do.
Yeah. All right.
I managed to pick up another copy of this is they spoof the Infinity Gauntlet.
Cool.
It's not a $4 issue, probably a little more. I laughed out loud because, as you can see, he has the Infinity Gauntlet, only it is a cooking mitt as he barbecues Doctor Strange and the Hulk. The Hulk is salting himself. Very good. That's it. And Wolverine, he's not looking too good, but that's a fun issue. So pick that up, seeing as how the Infinity Gauntlet is extremely hot. I got a Submariner. This is #10. I think #9 is the first appearance of the Serpent Crown. I think #10 starts the origin. 10 and 11 are listed as origins of the Serpent Crown, but they don't differentiate between maybe part 1 and part 2. So I think that's kind of what just happened there. They just didn't say, but I don't know. That just seems to be a major thing that is flying under the radar somewhere. I don't know. I can't imagine that the Serpent Crown is going to show up sooner or later in the MCU. So
you got a boner for this Serpent Crown.
I'm ahead of the curve. I'm ahead of the curve. All right. You guys want to go? Because I will run out quickly.
Okay.
I mean, I'm...
Okay. The Unworthy Thor #2, and I only got it because of the cover, because it's Thor.
It's cute.
It's Thor and Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, is it Beta Ray Bill?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
That is cool. That's a good drawing of Beta Ray Bill. I like that.
Yeah, he looks
So-
kind of creepy there.
So that's why I got that one.
He's got a horse face.
They're long.
Why the long face, Beta Ray Bill?
Oh my god.
as you were saying.
As I was saying.
Fire away, Spleen.
Legion of Superheroes, Bugs Bunny.
Cool.
You do that as an homage to a famous cover.
Is it Old Legion cover?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh,
What was it? Superboy instead of.
I actually, I don't know. Actually, I think I bought the omnibus of that, and that is the cover that they chose to put on there. So I've seen that before.
Oh. Lobo and the Roadrunner.
That is not an homage.
No, but you know what? I have the other cover of that, and that story's fucked up, man. It's weird, dude. Like
Does it fall in the Elmer Fudd Batman kind of?
No, Elmer Fudd I don't know, man. It's not like Elmer Fudd Batman.
Okay, but I meant maybe in. I just meant maybe in, approach to
Yeah,
it. Just like
it's
like
weird.
it was just a mashup that was like, you knew it was going to be strange. Proceed.
Okay. Any stories about Nightwing and McGillicuddy?
I'm sure we can make something up.
Cute.
Okay. I'll do a
Yeah, he got.
more.
Yeah.
What is McGillicuddy's job? A detective? Is that what? What is his job?
Well, anyway, wait a
honestly
minute. Then
don't
what was
remember.
Grape Ape's job?
Grape Ape's job was to ride around and say Grape Ape.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't remember him
I
doing
don't remember what he
anything.
does.
McGillicuddy.
What's his shtick?
I don't know.
Does he
I
stutter?
think he's a pimp.
What kind of handicap are they making fun of him?
Oh, no.
He has erectile dysfunction.
Oh,
Man, you know what? This is going to be a heavily.
get that book again.
This is going to be
Where's that book?
a heavily edited video. I can assure you.
Oh Lord. Okay, one more. The Umbrella Academy.
Number one.
And it just said it's the first appearance of Scientific Man, which
Cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the new series that just came out.
That's the
This
new
guy's
series,
this
yeah.
guy's
So-
dollar box had so many new
Yeah.
books in it, man. It was crazy.
Another
how many
stunningly
did they do?
original title, Scientific Man.
I'll do one.
Was Algebra Man taken?
Yeah.
Ugh.
This one, the Mighty Thor #3, I got because
Jane Foster? You like Jane Foster?
it's just so cool. So I'm gonna stop there.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn. I got a Web Warriors #10. No Spider Pig on the cover, but apparently I'm a Web Warriors collector because Spider Pig's usually on the cover, so I have a whole bunch of them. Janine actually found that one for me. Thanks. And then a Batman #8 because it's Rebirth and it was 50 cents. And I found for my Halloween collection, Army of Darkness Halloween special.
Oh man, nice.
Cool.
I bought that when it came out. I did not pay 50 cents.
Well, actually, this is what's weird is this one. There's a handful of books. Like I think there's like 4 books in here that are damaged a little bit. So it's probably in like fine condition, just because it has like 3 or 4 spinal ticks on it, and it's a black cover. But I don't care. It's going in the Halloween collection for 50 cents. I don't give.
I like
a
this.
shit.
I like that so much. I bought 2.
Give a shit. Oh, sorry.
Well, go
Are
ahead.
you gonna do some more?
Oh yeah. That's what she said. I found a Shape of Elvira #1. This one's actually in really nice condition.
It's in nice shape.
Yep, and that's by the
So is the book.
Francesco. What's his name?
He's the guy who did all the
Frank
Afterlife with
Avella.
Archer.
Yeah, that guy. And then I found a bunch of the Joseph Michael Linsner covers of Elvira, and these are the other ones that weren't in perfect shape, probably like very fine, minus maybe, but some of them are good, some of them are not so good. But I love the covers, and for the price, there's no way I was gonna leave them
Yeah,
there.
that's what all of
Actually, might be a good story.
these books were all 50 cents. So.
Yep, 50 cent. All right, that's cool for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay then.
I was not in the 50-cent bin, but I did pick up Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends '1, the first appearance of Firestar.
That's awesome.
Not
Oh, wow.
in continuity though.
Right.
Continuity's
Continuity's
in
in X-Men.
Yeah.
Is it 90 or 86 or 96 or something?
So, but anyway, I got that one.
All that.
That's a nice. It looks like it's a nice copy of it.
It should be. I mean.
Oh yeah. One spinal tick. Other than that, it looks phenomenal, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have 2 spinal ticks, but one's barely even noticeable. That's nice, dude.
This seems to be a little bit of a hot book. We got Giant Size Spider-Man #2 with Master of Kung Fu. I think this is the first appearance where Master Kung Fu appears in the entire MCU and not as a standalone.
in
so
continuity.
like he kind of like starts running into other characters, and so the first one is Spider-Man. So he, wasn't. I found another copy of this. I do not think the shop knew that was the Donald Duck drug issue where he gets all buggered up on the ether and wrecks the car and is hallucinating and and he's driving all whacked out with the kids in the back seat and they're like, Uncle Donald's passed out. Was one of the greatest word balloons I've ever read in my life. So
why do you think that? Why do you think they didn't know?
Because it was priced way different from the first copy that I bought.
I was going to ask if you were just going to buy every single copy you see. But
let me tell you something. Drugs are expensive. And so whenever it's the drug issue, it's a lot of money. When it's not a drug issue, it's not a lot of money. So they just didn't. I don't think they priced it according to the content. So
good.
Yeah. So I don't know. I for what it was priced, I had to pick it up because.
Is it a better copy than the one you have?
Actually, I think it might be a little bit nicer.
Cool.
It might be a little bit nicer. So, and it's actually sort of a Christmas issue, but you're not getting this one because he's sitting on a wreath.
Yeah, there's a Christmas.
He's shitting on a wreath.
It's on the bed.
There's shit on the bed.
What? Must have been a byproduct of the ether.
Oh God. I don't know what happened last night, but I woke up shitting on a wreath, and there's shit on my bed.
I wrecked the car.
The kids are in the car. All right.
We got a dog. When did that happen? Go ahead.
Okay. Vampironica #2.
How much? 50 cents.
50 cents.
I think 50 cents should do the outro tune in this video today.
#3.
That's awesome.
Number 4.
Those are good fun. Ooh.
Yeah. This one you actually found.
Yeah,
this one.
it's awesome though.
And I got it only because it's plastic #3, but
it's kitty cover.
It's a kitty
yeah,
cover.
I don't know.
What's
it say?
Cat lady.
Oh, okay.
He has the bloody head in a plastic bag, and it has cat lady on.
What
on
cat
the bag.
lady doesn't that happen to?
Yeah.
He wants to keep her fresh. He wants to
Yeah.
keep her forever.
That cat can't.
Forever.
Fur.
Don't-
Dash ever.
Don't
Gotcha.
store it next to the
That was a quip.
cat box.
Okay. Superior octopus #1.
He looks kind of handsy.
Yeah.
He's a little handsy.
He's a little grabby. Suicide Squad #11. I picked this up. It's 50 cents. It was a cool cover.
Why does Killer Croc look so raw? He looks so raw.
Yeah, he does. He looks so
He's overachieving on that one.
Yeah.
Strike a pose.
And I'll do one more. I got this one because it's the lenticular cover.
Okay.
I got that for 50 cents.
So it's an homage to that classic
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah. It's Superman Action Comics $9.91.
He's breaking the chains of love. I don't know if that's
I
going to
don't
make a
know if
difference when
it's-
you look at it on the camera or not, but we'll try. Try to do like that 50s sci-fi.
I was gonna
kind
say,
of
are you sure that's what the comic book sound would be when it does that?
Okay, what you got?
More?
Is that it? Sure, throw one more.
One
Fuck
more. Okay. What if Thor was raised by frost giants?
it. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I don't know.
Didn't you read the book?
I thought you had the answer for everything.
No, he has the
I do, it's right
smart
here.
ass answer for
Right
everything. I'm pretty sure. You know what? If he was raised by the frost giants, I'll tell you what happens. Conan shows up and cuts their heads off like he did in the last Conan story, and then him and Thor go drinking.
Sounds like a good time.
That's what happened if I wrote the story.
So I finally picked up that Best Defense Silver Surfer #1. Why? Because it's 50 cents.
That's a cool cover too.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Got I don't know if I have a copy of this or not. I might. It's first appearance of this iteration. Well, it's this iteration of Damage, the Dark Knight's Metal Damage. Infinity Warps number 2. The only reason I got this is because I know it's a mega key. It's got a bunch of first appearance of mashup characters. So if you look, I don't know who Wolverine's supposed to be mashed up with, but Power Pack is mashed up with a Punisher. Instead of having their little Power Pack logos, they have Punisher skulls on them, and some kind of Kang.
I think I picked that up too.
Yeah, issues 2 and 3 have like a bunch of first appearances. Don't know if and then I grabbed a Deathstroke and hey, boo boo, Yogi Bear.
Boy, they really.
And then also got a first appearance of the new Brimstone. It's Curse of Brimstone number 1, another Dark Knight's Metal title. Grabbed a Guardians of the Galaxy facsimile. Like I said, I can't even believe these are 50 cents, man.
Now was that one 50 cents?
Yeah, these are all 50
Cool.
cents.
Cool.
And I'll stop there because I think I got a little bit of... we'll do these other 3. Yeah. We're going to do these 3. And then I kept hearing about this Mr. Miracle run. I want to get it. And for the price, I wasn't going to leave them there. Did you guys see the Dark Side cover? There's a really cool black Dark Side cover.
Mm-hmm. That looks really old school.
So that's that. So hopefully I'll get that collection for cheap. It's supposed to be really, really good. Okay.
All right. I only got 2 left. Both adult-oriented. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Sex to Sexty books that they used to come out in the series. In the 70s, I should say. Basically, all they are is adult cartoons and adult jokes like you would find in Playboy Hustler and stuff like that, but there is no actual photographs of anything. But the big artist in this would be Bill Ward, not the drummer for Black Sabbath. Bill
The guy who
Ward.
played Robin.
That's his brother. Not Burt Ward. But anyway, before Dave corrected me. No. No.
What? The guy from Leave It to Beaver.
My 3 sons.
Ward.
Ward?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, Bill Ward drew a lot of adult cartoons, and you can find his work in there, and he would be the one who would rise to critical acclaim, and his art would be very collectible.
What's his last name?
Ward.
Because you were saying Bill Ward, and I was like,
No.
I thought it was Bill Ward Covington III.
Next I found, if you should happen to find this,
Just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
yes
Bill
it
Ward.
does. It's Super Comics.
Sounds super.
Now I can promise you it should be Super X-rated comics because there's some raunchy stuff in there, and I have to admit I laughed out loud. I think maybe a lot of this artwork might have stemmed from Tijuana Bibles that they reprinted. They would take famous characters and whatnot, movie stars, Superman, and put them in extremely sexual situations. I can't believe that nobody got sued over this stuff because you saw there was like a lot of kids in there, like Dennis the Menace and stuff, doing like
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, he was a menace, all right there. But I picked that up for $1. Actually, both of those were $1.
Wow.
I think this one was priced at maybe $60, but it was in really nice shape. That's what an asking price wasn't a sold price, but for $1, I was definitely going to pick it up. But it is not for children in any way, shape, or form. There's stuff in there I didn't even think to do.
There are people that there are millennials that weren't even alive when the X rating was used last, so you may want to explain what an X rating is.
An X rating. That's whenever it was set down before the board of the X-Men, and they previewed the film, and they decided whether it was adult content or not. So, anything that has an X on it, you pretty much get the idea.
It's for mutants.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, I'm done derailing the segment with Dave, so you're free to finish up.
You can go.
We got drugs, we got sex, we got
Marvel Comics going metal.
yes, we have vibrators
Slurp!
made by dwarves.
I also picked up a What If Ghost Rider.
What if Ghost Rider?
What if? I don't know.
I mean, what if he what?
What if Marvel Comics went metal
Oh,
with Ghost Rider?
okay.
That's what the complete title is. Okay.
So he's a robot now?
Then it would just be Ghost.
Is that why? Is that what that means? He's a robot now?
No. I don't think that's what that means.
Okay.
All right, Janine.
This has been a very... Okay. Jughead number 2. Jughead the Hunger. And number 13.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. I also got a Justice League 10.
It's Baby Starro.
This one I liked the cover art on there, but it's Legendary Star-Lord.
Legendary Star-Lord!
Mm-hmm. Another Suicide Squad, number 50, that I thought was a cool cover. And for 50 cents, why not? Crypt of Shadows, which it said on when I looked it up, it's a one-shot celebrating their 80th anniversary.
Right.
So, I'll just do one more. I don't know how many you have.
Fill it up.
But I got this one only because it's got Angela there.
It's got Angela there.
On the cover. Okay, and Infinity Wars Fallen Guardian number 1. So that'll be a nice addition for my Guardians.
For your Guardians.
Yes.
Here. Why don't you put your shit over there so I can put my shit over here? What are you doing, dude? Alright, so apparently, because I had the first 2 issues of Moon Girl and
Apparently, we're cutting into nap time.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm more interested in eating. I could go for some KFC or something.
Well, why don't you just do a promo for them right now? This segment brought to you by What If Dave got KFC today.
All I need is a fork and my trusty Gerber dime. All right, so I'm collecting Moon Girl Double Dinosaur, I guess, because I got the first 2. So I got 3.
Did you draw that cover?
4.
Because it says it's got your battle cry right on the cover there.
What did it say?
Rawr!
Rawr. 6. And I think that's it. Then I got a Nightwing Magilla Gorilla. A free comic book, Dark Age.
Not anymore.
A free Punchline. And then for 50 cents, Marvel Legacy number 1. I know this is a first appearance of somebody, but I forget who. But man, I looked at how many of the variants there were. There was a shit ton of variants.
You know what?
For that,
because
man.
I think I have it. I'm like, I don't remember that cover.
Yeah.
I think I have a Marvel Legacy, but yeah, it wasn't that cover.
There's a shit ton, man. And the Marvel Knight series, I had the first 2 issues. They had 3, 4, the Stan Lee cover, and then 5. But I still need number 6. But shit, man, I'm on my way to having them all.
Yeah.
That was actually supposed to be a really good storyline. I don't know. All right. Whoa!
Yeah, what she said. Oh. The hell is that? Is that a tilt?
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems, the Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it
Nerdcore. Out.